It's the John Paul Sharp Show, Pecha Kucha edition. Alright, so let's get started. Okay. Well, I bet you can guess which child there was me. Yes, I've always been a performer and a singer, but it actually took about 20 years for me to be able to identify and tell people with all seriousness that I was a singer. Oh, childhood. Yes, I was what you would call an at-risk teen. I was the only one out of my entire group of friends who graduated from high school, and as of today, I'm probably the least smart out of the bunch. But yes, that's my finger right there. I don't know. So how did I get from point A to point B? This is me singing the national anthem at my own graduation. At that point in my life, I could honestly say that I was a singer. Well, this presentation is going to show you the 4 things that I learned that really changed my life. Breathe. Yes, it seems so common sense, but honestly, most of us are so unaware of our breathing. And breathing is so important for being a good singer. You need to have as much lung capacity as possible to breathe right. Unfortunately, most of us have learned to hold in our stomach just to show people that we're not really as fat as we really are. But the problem with that is that we're actually keeping our stomach muscles from being able to control how much air we can take in. So don't do it, okay? Let that fat come out and be free. So here's what I want you to do at least once or twice a day. Find a flat surface like the floor or a wall and hold your sides just like you see in this picture. If you're breathing in enough air, your sides should expand. Don't worry if it doesn't expand very much at first. It will get stronger as you keep doing this over and over and over again. Another thing you can do when you're feeling yourself take in a bunch of breath is to hold it all in, and then as you let it out, go tss for as long as you can. This is going to help you strengthen your control in letting breath out, which is just as important as letting it in. Knowing how to relax is just as important as knowing how to breathe. If you're not relaxed on stage, the audience is totally going to pick up on it, and they're going to be so uncomfortable and probably think that you're either a bad singer or you have no experience whatsoever. So the best way to relax is to relax your facial muscles, and a good way to do that is to blow your lips like this. Do little singing exercises while you blow your lips, and it's going to make your face all tingly and itchy, but that's okay. That's exactly what you're going for. The easier it is for you to blow your lips, the easier it is for your face to relax. Another thing to do is to sing while your tongue is lightly on the tip of your bottom row of teeth sitting next to your lips, and you just sing la, 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 la. It's going to open up your throat and relax everything in your throat. Finally, think about how you go to sleep at night. How do you relax? Shut down your body parts starting from your toes all the way to your head. You'll use this technique before you go on stage to relax different parts of your body, so that way you can focus on other things like singing. Emote, and by that I mean feel. Some singers who have excellent pitch and tone and all those other things end up dull and flat on stage because they haven't learned how to connect to their emotions when singing. You can really lose and bore an audience if you're not bringing your stage presence through emotion. So look in the mirror. Look and see what your face looks like when you're excited or when you're angry or when you're sad or surprised, and learn how to use your face while singing to show these emotions on stage. That's how you get people involved in your performance. Facial gestures are just one element. You also need to think about what you do with your body to express those emotions. For me, if I want to show the audience that I'm excited while I'm singing, sometimes the best thing I can do is jump off of a chair as high as I possibly can. Finally, you have to know that you are a singer. There are so many influences out there, like American Idol and X Factor, and even just in school, people are going to tell you that you have to sound a certain way, you have to look a certain way to be a singer. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not true. You are a singer because you sing. So, let's look into the mirror and do a call and response. I'll say something and you say the same thing back. Here we go. Are you ready? I am a singer.
I am a singer.
Because I sing.
Because I sing.
That's the only requirement.
It's the only requirement
to be a singer.
To be a singer.
Now, I want you to look in the mirror and give yourself a big fat kiss. Why? Because you're worth it. Because you've worked hard to be a singer. Because you know that you are valuable no matter what you look like or how you sound. So, to review, you need to feel yourself breathing, learn how your body takes in air and releases it. You've got to learn how to relax your mind, body, and soul. You've got to connect with your feelings and learn how you show that on stage. And finally, you've got to know you're a singer no matter what anybody tells you. One last tip, if you really want to be a great singer, join a church choir or join an a cappella group. Sing as a group with other people to hear your voice and blend. If you have any questions or you want to tell me if this presentation helped you, please email me at johnpaulsharp.com. Thank you so much. Have a great day.